Girl, I like how you sing it now.
Thank you, Mustafa.
And where we at now?
Miss Renee.
Hello, 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 and welcome to the Renee Allen and Friends show here on WLVS, the largest online radio broadcast in the United States. Woo! And we're right across from Howard University, HU, you know, and it's the nation's capital. How better can you get it, right? I love the WLVS family. Listen, thank you for tuning in. And I just want to start off with our sponsors. One is Nevetica, your pet's choice. Dr. Lance London, who owns the Carolina Kitchen where you get your chicken and much, much more, is now carving a lane into the pet industry. And it's revolutionary and innovative products for your furry loved ones so they have the opportunity to live a healthier and happier life. Also, Metaluca. Hey, change your house and your body to green. We want to live longer. We want to put natural things into our body and on our skin. Metaluca is the wellness company. Thank you so much to Nevetica and Metaluca. Listen, I want to say hello to my son, Chase. How you doing, son? He is my rock. He helped me before I came to the studio today. There he is. Bam, boom, pat my only one, y'all. Pray for me. So let's talk about a few things that are happening in the DMV. One is Edgar Brookins is having a fundraiser. And if anyone knows Mr. DC, he is the gentleman who ran, in my opinion, the Afro-American newspaper for decades. He's now a consultant with them. That's his beloved daughter who passed away 2 years ago with lupus complications. She was a student at the University of Maryland. She's just a wonderful person. I knew her personally. And we're having our second fundraiser at the Martin's Crosswinds. And that's coming up, y'all, on Saturday, November 23rd. Our state's attorney, Prince George's County, Aisha Bravo, will be there. And thank you so much publicly for accepting that invitation. And I just can't wait to see everybody there. Also, Sylvia is celebrating 50 years this year. And for those of you who don't know her, through Chris Thomas, who is a dear friend of mine of over 30 years, yes, I said it, is introduced me to this living legend like himself. And she is the first African-American female impressionist in the history of our great nation. And she has a lot of firsts behind her name. The first African-American female to be an associate writer for Saturday Night Live in the 70s. And she has made it through 5 decades of a lot of stuff, and not all of it's good. So she is celebrating her 50th year. DCBX did it for her in grand style a few months ago at the Renaissance. And now the Embassy of the Republic of Ghana, one of my favorite people, they're actually celebrating her December 1st at 6 p.m. I am so honored to be the MC, and I cannot wait because the people there they're already of royalty, but they just roll out the red carpet. So congratulations to you, Sylvia, Dr. Sylvia Traymore Morrison. Also, Urban One honors Kathy Hughes. That media maven right there. I knew her when she was over on H Street with 1450. She is someone I admire, respect, and love. And they're having 40 years of Radio 1, and it's going to be amazing. I'm hoping to get a ticket. And also Felicia's Fun, one of my dear friends, Vivian Avakova. I'm on the board along with 2 of the Potomac Housewives and Stella, and there it goes. It was going to be an amazing event out in Sterling, Virginia, at a mansion. It's called Platinum Wedding Decor with Gitti Omar. You feel like you stepped in the Mediterranean. It's just amazing. And so Vivian Avakova, her mother also passed away 2 to 3 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. And she was always an advocate for girls, women, girls, education. And so her daughter, my friend Vivian, is living on that legacy and has a 501c3 called Felicia's Fund after her mother. And this is the inaugural gala to fundraise for these girls over in Nigeria. So that's all I have for you tonight, because we have a very tight show. And so I just wanted to give you a few things that were coming up, and next week I'll catch it up. I'll catch a little bit up on you. Okay, so I want to give a call. Now we have some wonderful guests. You know, I hardly ever do phone interviews, but this gentleman who I met through Natalie, through a friend of mine, Stephanie Gore, let's see if we can get him on. uh, he could not make it, and I made an exception as I do from time to time, and because I know y'all are spoiled, y'all like to see people sitting here with me. You've already said that countless times on my social media, etc. So let's see, Dior, Dior, are you there?
Yes.
Hello. I have you on. Listen, I just wanted to just let y'all know first what I was saying. Dior, Sephora, right?
Yes.
Yes, a celebrity makeup artist and hairstylist, and it's just through relationships that I was able to meet this amazing person who has done awesome things, which you're going to find out in a few minutes. And I just want to welcome you to the show. How are you? How are you? You still there? Uh-oh, did I lose him? Dior? Let me see. Are you there, Dior? Okay, let me call him back. This is live. We just go along with the program. Maybe he misunderstood me. I was talking so much. Come on, Renee, now. Okay. Are you there, Dior? Hello? Uh-oh. Okay, well, look, I'm going to call him back in a minute. Let me just read a little bit about him before we get him back on. First of all, he's an Emmy-nominated celebrity hairstylist. Oh, there he goes. Come on now. Thank you, Lord. Hey, how you doing, sir? Are you there? The plug's in. You there, sir?
Hello.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we had a little technical difficulty, so forgive us.
Okay.
Well, how are you?
I am doing great. How are you today?
I'm good. I was just sharing with them that you were Emmy-nominated celebrity hairstylist and makeup artist, and I wanted to have you on the show. Let's thank Natalie. Thank you, Natalie.
Thank you, Natalie. It's amazing to be here. I'm happy to talk to you.
Thank you so much. Likewise. Listen, let's start off with just a little bit about you, Dior. Tell us a little bit about you.
Oh, wow. So I'm from D.C. originally. I hail from Northwest, yes. And I am a father of two. Amazing twins, a boy and a girl, who just happen to love hair and makeup, and all these opportunities have just been presented to me. Thank God they have, and I'm just happy to be a part of this industry and just to keep going forward and see what God has in store with me. I'm just a father who's going for his dreams and showing my kids that you can live your dreams through anything that you want to achieve, you can do.
Yes, well, you are a perfect example of that, and I don't think they have a choice seeing all that you've done. They've probably been on set with you many a times. How old are your twins?
You said what again?
How old are your twins?
They are 11. They will be 12 January 31st.
Wow, well, give them a shout out by name. Come on now.
Hey, Shakai, Shakira, Daddy loves you.
That is so awesome. Listen, let's get right into this. I was getting ready to tell them a little bit about you, Dior, but why don't you just give a little synopsis of what you've done and any name dropping you want to do? Because I have some that if you don't drop them, I'm going to drop them. And then we'll, just so you could, be more fluent in it.
Well, I can definitely say my biggest client is Mariah Carey. She is a dear, she's dear to my heart. I love her dearly. My clients include the Braxtons,
Yes.
The View, Good
Come
Morning
on.
America, Donna Brazil,
Come
Patti
on.
LaBelle, Cicely Tyson. I touched a lot of people.
Yes. Look, one of our dear friends to the show, Derek Rutledge, is a native Washingtonian too. So you two, boom, bam, padam, y'all are making it work.
I love Dirk. He just texted me like a month ago to check up on me. He's a great friend of mine. He's an
Yes.
amazing makeup artist.
Yes, he used to do my makeup with Fashion Fair 30-something years ago at Riverfest.
I got you. Anytime you want to, I got you.
Come, thank you. I will definitely want to experience you, Dior. So share with us how you got into the industry, if you don't mind.
I can definitely say a lot of these opportunities were presented me by being prepared and just having faith in God. I was working at a salon one day, and my boss decided that he didn't want to do a client. And long and behold, this client happened to be in a movie.
Ooh.
From there, the producers called me. They loved her hair, and it went from there. I just took a chance and moved up to New York. This one of my friends, her name is Lyris Cross. She's actually the winner of Project Runway Supermodel.
Yes.
She did an amazing job. She brought me up here. She was like, I have so much faith in you, and I know that you are supposed to be here in this industry. So just come stay with me for a while and see where it takes you. And I did exactly what she did. And a year later, my career took off.
You know, timing is everything, and opportunity does come. You just got to kick the door in and go for it before it leaves you, right?
Yes, but you definitely got to be prepared for those opportunities as well. Because if I wasn't prepared, I would not have the clients that I have.
Come on, preach and teach. All right. So what's going on now, and what's next?
So what's next is I'm hopefully going on tour for Mariah. That is a big deal for me. That will be my first tour that I've actually ever done.
Wow.
I just got into the union, so I'm working myself to get into movies. That is the biggest thing that I want to do. One of my biggest mentors, her name is Camilla, and she works on like Black Panther. She just did Charlie's Angels.
Wow.
She did a whole bunch of new movies that just came out. So I'm looking for her to take me up under her wing and take off from there.
Yes. Well, I have no doubt that you will be soaring even more, you know, and with Tyler Perry opening up that grand, movie, everything that he has there, production company, etc. I'm sure you'll be around there too, you know?
Oh, yes, I definitely, because the things that Tyler Perry has done, I would love to work at, like his studios and stuff like that. I think he is an amazing black man who has created opportunities for the black culture, and I'm so proud of him.
Yes, I am as well, and I'm sure he's going to give an opportunity for you as well. And good luck with the tour. We're speaking into existence, Dior, with Mariah Carey, because, you know, that is everyone's golden girl. Come on now.
I love her, and I'm so glad that you said that because now it's like Christmas time. Yeah. And before I leave, I would love to give some of your viewers some Christmas hair expert advice so they can take care of their hair.
Okay, all right.
My first thing that I would love to give is for my ladies who love to party during the Christmas hours, always curl your hair before you leave, throw your hair up in a bun, and when it's time to play, let it down and let your hair loose.
Love it.
That is one good. For my girls who have afros and love to be natural, I would say go buy a nice, expensive wig. Keep it in a manila folder and hide it in your office drawer. That way, you can go in and natural, and then when you go to the club, you don't have to worry about your coworkers knowing who you are, spotting you right on. You can be as wild as you want to be.
I love it. I love it, Dior. You thought of everything.
I'm just saying, you got to enjoy yourself for the holidays, you know.
Yes. Listen, how do they get a hold of you?
And how, if you want to reach me, you can definitely go to my Instagram, which is Dior Savoa, DIORSOVOA, and it has all of my information. It will lead you to my website, my publicist, everything that you need to get in contact with me.
Thank you so much. And before I let you go, and I don't want to, but I have like 4 other segments going on. But before I let you go, is there anything or any advice that you want to give an up-and-coming makeup artist and hairstylist?
Do not be afraid of the word no. You're going to hear it in your career all through your life. Just go for it. Do not worry about what anybody has to say. If it's on your heart, if it's on your mind, God put it there for a reason. Go for it.
I love it. I love it, and I love you. Thanks again, Natalie. We'll be talking again. Maybe we'll have a part 2. I love you too. Thank you so much. That is Dior Savoa. Right? Did I say it right again?
Have a good one. Dior
You too.
Savoa's out.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Wow. I hope you enjoyed that. That was amazing. We're going to be doing some tips throughout the Christmas season and holidays. But next, we have our Feel Better Challenge diva, one of my favorite people, Paula Potts. So don't go anywhere.
Breathing, grounding, visualize. Listen to your heart, then shake it off. Breathing, grounding, visualize yourself feeling better. Something you can feel Miss Paula.
Three, two, one.
Good evening. It's the Feel Better Challenge live on the Renee, Allen, and Friends Show. I'm Miss Paula, and it's time to check your chi. Sounds cool, doesn't it? Check your chi. But what does that really mean? In the Feel Better Challenge, it's a self-care call to action. I am challenging you to heal yourself. I think of it as a self-care mandate. So what is qi anyway? A Chinese word for energy. Life force energy, not just any old energy. Life force energy. The breath of life, the aliveness that we feel in our bodies. It's called qi, the divine spark. Some say the portion of God that dwells in every living organism is called qi. In energy medicine, we call it our innate intelligence with the big I. Check your qi. It's your life. Qi is life. So how do we get qi? We get qi through our breath, and that's why we do self-care breathing exercises, practices right here on this show for the Feel Better Challenge. You get it in your food when you eat, and that means that you should eat live food so you get nutritional qi. So it's physical qi, mental qi, emotional qi, spiritual qi. We get it in the ground. From the ground, we get it from the air around us. We get it from all the other beings that we interact with on a daily basis. So this is big. Qi is life. Qi is about self-healing. So we have explored the breath of air, inhaling and exhaling together to relax, to provide relief from daily stress and anxiety. Now we add connection to the breath of life as one of the benefits of self-care breathing practices. I'm going to say that again. Now we add connection to the very breath of life, source energy, universal energy, as a benefit of self-care breathing practices. And that's why we have the Feel Better Challenge. A strong life force means that you're alive and alert and you are present in the moment. A weak life force, a blocked qi or unbalanced qi, means that you're probably fatigued or you're sluggish or you're prone to illness or disease or discomfort. It really does matter. Qi activates all human functions. So in the Feel Better Challenge, we have a practice called the Zen Scan, which is among the ways to check your qi. The simple act of observing your inner wisdom, your inner movements, can lead to self-correction and self-healing. And I'm going to say that again. The simple act of observing and tuning in to your internal wisdom, your internal intelligence, your qi, can cause self-correction and self-healing, and you can do it. So we're going to do the Zen Scan together right now. And the Zen Scan has 3 components. There's the Zen Scan for breath, the Zen Scan for the mind, and the Zen Scan for the body. And it's quite simply taking time to observe yourself lovingly, without judgment, without criticism, with reverence for what's already embodied within you. So in the Zen Scan for the breath, you want to relax. Let your shoulders relax, ground your feet, and take your attention to your natural breathing rhythm, your in-breath and your out-breath. And just notice what's there. Do you breathe through your nose or do you breathe through your mouth? Do you breathe deeply or are you a chest breather, a shallow breather? Is your breath anxious from a busy day? Or is your breath calm because you're doing the Feel Better Challenge? Just notice and bless whatever is there. And then we move to the Zen scan for the mind. And this is simply asking you to observe your thoughts in the moment. Are you angry? Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you thinking about an altercation you had at work today or argument with your spouse? Are you thinking about your dinner? Are you thinking self-limiting thoughts? I can't do it, I just can't. Is that what's going on in your mind? Stop and observe your thoughts. Take a moment and focus all your attention, eyes open, eyes closed. Sometimes it's easier to go in if your eyes are closed. And just notice, what are you thinking right now? Bless whatever is there. And in the meantime, if there's some adjustment that you need to make so that your movement forward is more blessed, then you might want to alter your thinking. And the third Zen scan is a Zen scan for the body, where you literally go through every part of your body, starting with your feet, or you can really start anywhere that you want to start in your body, and you go through every body part, one by one. So let's just do this briefly. Start with your feet, and just notice. Do they ache? Do they feel fine? Do you feel grounded? Move to your ankles. Just notice. Move to your legs, and just notice. Move to your knees, and just notice. Move to your thighs, and just notice. Just bless, just honor whatever is there. Move to your buttocks. Allow them to settle, and just notice whatever is there. Move up through your chest, up to your shoulders, out through your arms, through to your hands, and just notice what's there, up to your neck, and just notice what's there. Is there a part of your body that's calling out to you that may be feeling restricted or painful or uncomfortable for whatever reason? Perhaps there's some blocked or restricted chi that needs to be dealt with. This is an opportunity to observe for yourself and to notice. And guess what? While you're observing and while you're blessing whatever is there, self-correction, self-healing is happening simultaneously. That's the beauty of the human design. That's what feeling better is all about. That's what the Feel Better Challenge is all about. That's what Check Your Chi is all about. So remember to do the Zen scan daily. It will help you to feel better. And what's the slogan? Check your chi. Sounds cool, but it's very real. So I'm Miss Paula. This is the Feel Better Challenge live on the Renee Allen and Friends Show. You can find me on Facebook as Paula Potts, on Twitter as Paula Potts DC, Instagram, the Feel Better Challenge, and my website is paulapotts.com, where you can also find my memoir, Yesterday When I Was Crazy, A Sacred Contract with Healing. If you don't already have it, please get it, and maybe give it as a gift during the holidays to a friend who may need to know a little bit more about healing. Until next time, I'm Paula Potts. This is the Feel Better Challenge, live on the Renee Allen and Friends Show. My girl, my sister goddess, who always makes me feel better. See you next time.
Breathing, grounding, visualize. Listen to your heart, then shake it off. Breathing, grounding, visualize yourself. Feel it.
Sugar chips. To my mother, I wanna know have I made you proud. And to my father, I wanna know have I ever been a problem child. And to my pastor, I've been trying to be in church a little more. And to my lady, just have patience, God's still working on me now. I ask for forgiveness from anybody that I may have hurt wrong. I've done, I'm putting it behind me. There are some things I gotta get right. Loose ends need to be tied up. It's been a roller coaster ride, but I'm gonna hang on. I was thinking the other night, what if my life was being graded? What would it say on my progress report? What would it say on my progress report? I wonder what it would say. To all my teachers, thanks for taking extra time out with me. To my producer, thanks for keeping a young fella on the beat. And to the soldiers, for going out there and risking your life for me. And to my lady, just have patience, cause God's still working on me now. I ask for forgiveness from anybody that I forgot to mention. Come and look at my long list. There are some things I gotta eventually I'll get to you. Loose ends need to be tied up. It's been a roller coaster Heels and turns, but I'm gonna hang on. I was thinking the other night, what if my life was being graded? What would it say on my progress report? I know I've done more good than bad. Oh, I know, but for some reason I feel there's so much room for improvement. So I'ma go find those burnt bridges. There are some things I gotta building back up again. Loose ends need to be tied. I gotta tie it all up. Hold on, but I'm gonna hang on. I was thinking the other night, I was just thinking, what if we graded? What would it say? What would it say? There were some things I gotta get right. Loose ends need to be tied right away.
Welcome back to the Renee Allen and Friends show. I'm so excited about my chi every time I hear this woman, Paula Potts. But she has something else she wanted to say. Because this is such an important segment on the show, I wanted her to be able to finish up. Yes, ma'am.
You know, Renee is so generous with her space and time, but I usually start every Feel Better Challenge segment with what I call the blessing breath. And I intended to close with that today, but I did leave it out. And I really appreciate the fact, because this is very important. It's very important that you bless yourself daily, right? And the blessing is a two-word blessing, blessed be. And just place your hands somewhere on your body, over your heart, wherever, by your side, what feels comfortable for you. And you take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And you say, blessed be, blessed be, blessed be. And let's do it again. Blessed be. Blessed be. And one last time. Blessed be. So start every day, every moment, every activity with a breath and a blessing. This show is a blessing.
And you are a blessing.
See you next time.
Thank you.
Live on the Renee Allen and Friends show.
I love that lady. And you know, I always got to plug her daughter. She was my first guest on the Renee Allen and Friends show almost 5 years ago. Silver Logan Sharp, the former lead singer of Chic. Freak Out. Yes, that's the one. She birthed her. Thank you, Paula. Listen, welcome back again. I am sitting here with a friend of the show, Benjamin Gates. I always forget his last name, Gates, yes. And he is a professional violinist, and you'll have a chance to enjoy his work at the end of the show. But he's doing some philanthropic work, and I thought it was very important for you to know and be able to maybe donate to his cause. So, Benjamin, you want to talk about it?
Yes. So first of all, I want to say thank you very much to the Dr. Renee Allen Show. Thank you for having me on.
You're welcome.
So what we're gearing up to do is my mother and I are gearing up to run our drive that we run every year for the hats, scarves, gloves, and socks. We call it Covering You from Head to Toe.
Ooh.
And we're actually generating the resources for this year out of our own pocket. We're still looking for contributions and for people to donate, which if you would like to, we would appreciate if you reach out to benjamingate0@gmail.com or at reach out to Kay at 202-754-6619. We just feel that it's important that with all of the excessive... Oh, yes.
Yeah.
We just wanted to say that with all of the opportunities that Washington, D.C. has given us, we feel that it's very important to make sure that we can give back in any type of way that we can. And if there's anything that we can do more in the future, we would love to. Anything that we can help our community.
So explain what's in this bundle.
Yes, ma'am. So with the resources that we had available, this is just one of the sets that we have right now. So you'll be able to get socks, gloves, a scarf, and a hat.
Wow.
And if you know of someone who... Thank you
Yes,
very
that's
much.
awesome.
Thank you. I'm hoping in the near future to be able to accumulate more resources or to be able to host a fuller event at a shelter, which would incorporate me playing my instrument, actually being able to hand the hat, scarves, gloves, and socks out. And this is one of the things that we have been able to do in previous years that we would love to actually have a legitimate partnership with a shelter to be able to push things forward. Such as being able to reach out to other NPOs and whatnot to be able to have people who, prepare food, do food prep and whatnot, be able to work with us in the shelters.
Well, it's ironic you've said that because the TIS Foundation, who are very dear friends of mine, and I love them like family, they're having an event next Tuesday. And I think I have the flyer, if not from this week, last week, DJ Child. And I'll forward that to you, so maybe I can speak with Emmanuel and Oge Irono and see if you can maybe distribute some of those there.
Yes, ma'am.
He's
And
giving away 1,000 turkeys, and all kinds of great things are happening.
Yes,
so,
ma'am.
Yeah.
I would be absolutely grateful.
Well,
yes.
I'm grateful for you. Give them how they. There it is, right there. Woo! Yes. See. So, we'll talk.
Okay.
Because they do this every year. It's televised. I'm going to be emceeing part of it. It's going to be amazing.
Yes, ma'am.
And I think what you're doing is amazing. So I'll just have to connect you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So how do they get a hold of you again?
You can get a hold of me at benjamingate0@gmail.com, or you can reach out to Kay Harper at 202-754-6619.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You are so welcome. I got young, gifted, and black, y'all. Come on now. And next we have the author of Laughing to Keep from Crying. It's a play, Laughing in Spite of, with my dear friend Shonda, and some of the cast members will be right back. Thank you so much. That was awesome. Yeah. We're going to do something with that.
Yes, ma'am.
Questions echo in my mind, won't leave me alone. I walk these empty streets at night. I'm far away from home. I'm living in a no man's land, wandering without a plan. Falling when I try to stand, I'm fading as I'm waiting. It's a lonely world without you, and I'm a lonely soul waiting for your return. You're the hope that I hold on to. I am here for you to find me, find me. I see you when I close my eyes. I see you in my dreams. You tell me that in perfect time you will rescue me and take me from this broken place. Come to me and kiss my face. Promise me I'll be okay and save me from my breaking. It's a lonely world without you, and I'm a lonely soul waiting for your return. You're the hope that I hold on to. I am here for you to find me, waiting here for you to find me, find me.
Hello and welcome back to the Renee Allen Friends Show. I'm so excited. It's the show of dear friends today because Shonda Bellamy is a dear friend of mine. I was actually her MC for her event she gives every year, Picket Fences, I believe, right?
Yes, yes.
And so I wanted to bring her on because she had brought to my attention a wonderful story about these ladies and what they've done to collaborate together. So I'm going to give the mic to her and you can explain what you're doing and why they're here.
Okay. Again, I'm Shonda Bellamy with Picket Fences Senior Services, and we provide a variety of services, but one of the services that we provide is dementia education. And so one of the projects that I'm currently working on is Dementia Friendly America, Prince George's County. And when I actually had a chance to see this play, and you want to hold up the Laughing in Spite of, during the summertime, I felt like this was a perfect opportunity to continue our education in the community in Prince George's County. And so I'm going to turn it over to Miss Rosalind Morgan, who is the author of Laughing to Keep from Crying, which the play is based on.
We've all done that, I'm sure.
Yes. Hi, I'm Rosalind Morgan, and the play Laughing in Spite of is based on my book, Laughing to Keep from Crying. This Alzheimer's thing is no joke. My mother had Alzheimer's, and I was her caregiver. It was an extremely long journey, and with God's constant prompting, that's what started this book. And my friend Elaine Hutchison read the book, and she's an amazing playwright, so she approached me about doing a play. And that's how we came up with the play, Laughing in Spite of. The book is funny, the play is funny, and the book gives a lot of information as well as the play about Alzheimer's. It gives tips and it gives details, but it also is humorous. So we would love for you guys to come out to see it.
Yeah, this play has really brought out the emotions in me. When I wrote the play, it made me realize that, you know, we can really do well with listening and looking at sight and sound make a difference when it comes to learning about Alzheimer's or any disease. And when I started writing it, I said, oh my God, this is really a good play. This is going to be a good play. And I said, you know what, we need to put it out there. We need to tell folks about it and let them see exactly what happens in a home, what happens to a caregiver when they're confronted with the family member who really, really needs help and we don't know what to do. This play shows you everything, what to do. And I said, I have the best director in the world that can direct this play, because she really seen my thoughts. I write things down, and then Jackie Anderson, really brings out everything that I'm thinking and bring it on stage and make it live, make it real. And it's awesome, the job that she does.
And why is that, Jacqueline?
Wow. Wow, you just set me up. So, first of all, let me just say I am extremely honored to be a part of God's movement, because that's what this is.
Yes, it is.
From the book expertly written by Rosalind to the play expertly written by Elaine, and so they kind of brought me on, and I am blessed to be able to interpret these words on stage and bring them to life with an amazing cast.
Yes.
I mean, I would absolutely say this is the epitome of edutainment. You get, you laugh, you cry, you're entertained, and you don't even realize how much you're learning. I mean, so let's face it, everybody learns differently, right?
Yes,
I mean, some
yes.
people are visual, some people read, some people can be spoken to. Right now, you get the whole wraparound. Even in the program, you're getting information. Before the play even starts, you're getting trivia and education, and then after it's over, you have a panel speaking to you from the medical community and from the caregiving community. So it is a complete wraparound entertainment education experience.
Well, ladies, I will have to say, not only did you choose the correct director, but the great spokesman herself. So I appreciate it. So let's talk about the collaboration that you're doing, Chandra, and then how to get a hold of you.
Okay. So the collaboration that we're doing, proceeds from this play will go to support the work that we're doing in Prince George's County as it relates to caregivers who are caring for loved ones who has some form of dementia. And so we're so excited about the panel because we have a physician and internal medicine doctor, Dr. Bone, George Bone. We also have a holistic wellness coach, Nicole Thomas. And Nicole Thomas, she does a...
Wait a minute, Eaton's wife?
Yes, Eaton Thomas' wife. Yes. So she does great work. I love Nicole. And we also have Crystal Beatty with Dementia Friendly America, Prince George's County. And it's just... who am I missing?
Vicky.
Oh, and Vicki Kalitzi with
Yes.
Visiting Angels. And so she's a dementia care practitioner. But we're just excited about the resources we're going to be able to provide for these caregivers.
Yes.
And looking forward to taking this on the road as well.
Yes. Wow.
That's our goal.
So if you would like to contact us, you could call us at 301-358-2066. My website is picketfences.org, and that's with 2 T's, PICKETTFENCES.org.
And I know Chandra's been doing some fabulous work in Prince George's County and beyond. And I hope that I'm able to be there on Saturday. I think there's a wedding. Something's coming up. But look, if I can be there, I will be. I want to thank
Great.
all of you for coming.
Thank
God
you.
bless
Thank
you.
you. Thank you
Okay.
so much.
And we'll be right back. You're welcome. Any last words?
No last word.
Just support them and be at the play.
Come on out. Come on out.
Just
You'll
be
love
there.
it.
Listen, we have 2 millennial powerhouses that I met, one of which I've known for quite a while. And I'm going to have them on just to introduce them. They impressed me so much. And so stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, it's not far down to paradise. At least it's not for me. But the wind is right, we can sail away, find tranquility. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe me. It's not far to Never, Never Land. No reason to pretend that if the wind is right, we can find the joy of innocence again. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe me. Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it could be. Dreaming the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free. Fantasy, it gets the best of me when I'm sailing. Yeah. All caught up in the reverie. Every word is a symphony. Won't you believe me? Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it could be. Dreaming the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free.
Welcome back to the Renee Allen and Friends show. I am here with one of my favorite millennials. Her other half is missing, Fatima MC Say, my girl. And people usually know her with the Cavassier twist in the restaurants, etc. But listen, I met up with Fatima, who is en route. She may make it, she may not. And she introduced me to Yasmin. Yasmin Ye.
Yes, ma'am. Ooh. Yasmin Ye.
The beautiful Yasmin Ye.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
And we
beautiful Queen Renee.
Oh, thank you. And speaking of queens, the segue is Queen's Reign, and that she's one of the two right there. Bam, boom, pow, our millennial powerhouses. And so they're getting ready to do a podcast. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, we had a podcast, and we're now revamping into a TV network. We're going to be on WBGR, and that's seen on Roku, Apple, and Amazon, and we actually have our own network as well. But we have a show, and we love to instill that queen and king mentality into everyone.
Yes.
Just to remind people, to look at themselves in a bigger light, up to basically give yourself a higher profile so that we can put more time into how our household is held. Because I really feel like people complain about, oh, this man ain't shit. These girls ain't shit either. It's really not their fault because it's from where they come from, and it's a lot of TVs and tablets are raising these kids for a long time, and it's to the point where a lot of parents think school's supposed to teach their children everything, and if they looked at themselves, in a higher hierarchy, maybe they will put more, look at things to where they're responsible for most of it.
That's true. A lot of times what happens, they just don't know. They just don't know. And I sat down in Silver Spring with these two wonderful young women, and we talked for almost 2 hours. We were supposed to have a half an hour meeting.
Oh, yes. You see what happened when I enjoyed. You see what I ordered.
Yes. Woo, we'll leave that between us. So listen, we want to talk about one of the, we started talking about things because I'm a baby boomer and she's a millennial, and so is Fatima. So we were having some great conversation, one of which we're going to.
I could go ahead and bring up the topic now. The topic for this Queen's Reign, this Queen's Reign movement right now it's basically the different perceptions of a pretty boy and the stereotype of a masculine boy.
Come on now,
guy, boy, man,
and let's see.
King.
This is how it came about. We were at the restaurant. And this one right here said that she wasn't going to mess with any pretty boys anymore. And I said, what's a pretty boy? And she was like, did you say green eye or did you say light eye?
The ones that look feminine.
Yeah,
have a lot of feminine features.
And of course I said, bam, boom, pa-dow, because let's take your take first and then I'll tell her mine.
No, you can go ahead. No,
okay.
Finish. What do you think? What's your perception of pretty boys and masculine men?
A pretty boy to me is the stereotype is obviously the pretty boy is the yellow, light skin, maybe green eyes, pretty hair, which again is a stereotype,
right,
etc. And then what I call a pretty boy, just being around a little bit, is just someone who is not only good looking in your eyes, but also smart and more importantly knows how to treat a woman with respect. That's the prettiest to me.
So how do you feel about a man that has long lashes, nice full pink lips, and has the nice, beautiful feminine hairstyle?
As long as it's natural.
Do you think that's a pretty look? That's what we're trying to. Do you think that's a pretty look or it looks masculine?
No, it's all pretty to me. I love black men. Black men are beautiful. All shades of color, all spectrum.
I love that answer.
Black men are so strong, so intelligent, so perseverance people. That's why there's such a big hunt on them.
Right. Yes.
It's just a preference. I like dark. I like
it's just
light.
A preference.
I like all types of black men because I think they're just the most beautiful in the world.
Right. And growing up, when I was younger, in my early 20s, no, actually in my teenage years in high school, I was actually
You look like
scared.
a teenager, though.
Thank you. I'll tell you. I was actually scared to talk to guys who were like, that look real feminine and have longer hair than me, longer lashes than me, and just like look like their mom, like a girl, but they're a guy with a mustache. I was scared of those men that all the girls wanted because I just felt like those were the guys that's gonna bring home a lot of germs because you have all this temptation to fight and you're a child.
You said germs?
Like diseases, you kiss. I didn't like I never liked to kiss. So I was like one of those girls that be like, he probably kiss all the pretty girls, do the same stuff, to all the pretty girls.
My son is the same way right now. He's 18. He's like, he goes, Ma, I don't, the kissing, no. I don't.
My kids don't either. Neither one of them. They do the same thing I used to do when I was a child. But, stay on topic. And so the older I got, I realized, it doesn't matter. You're going to be scared of germs anyway, because when my experience of growing up, the ones who really did the most were the ugly. And I used to like guys who were all right, but whoever I attract, because I like all men, but I just tried to stay away from the pretty boys. So it was like when the ugly ones or the all right ones was the nastiest ones. So it was like the older I got, the more I find myself with pretty boys, because they're like more like me, and they're not what I thought. Maybe they were when they were younger, but now I'm like in my late 20s. So the pretty boys are now. They already experienced it. They're not,
Well, that's all stereotype. We're gonna have a part
It is
two.
a stereotype.
We're gonna have a part 2.
We need
with
to.
Fatima, maybe next week or the week after.
Yes, so
because let me tell you, just like they say, get a woman in church. Let me tell you, you just get a good woman wherever she is, because not all good women in church either. So we can have a long conversation about what's good and the
don't
stereotype
forget,
and pretty.
Don't forget,
and
we have health tips on our show too.
Oh yeah,
I got a health
tip for you guys. We're gonna have to have her back, right?
Yes.
I know you want her back.
I have a health tip for you guys.
Well, listen, I enjoy speaking with you. I wish Fatima was here. And so
me
it's
too.
Queen's Reign, y'all.
Yes, guys.
And
Queen's
we're going to be
Reign.
having it on my website and as well as, matter of fact, that's back up. It was a glitch or something. and we'll have it on my social media. But right now, we're going to close out the show with one of my favorite. Well, he sings too, but he's a violinist. And I met him at the Afro-American newspaper launch with the new CEO and all the great things. And you're going to love him if you haven't heard of him before. Benjamin Gates. Enjoy.
Queen's Reign 3.
Take me from this broken place. Come to me and kiss my face. Promise me I'll be okay. And save me from my breaking. It's a lonely world without you, and I'm a lonely soul waiting for your return. You're the hope that I hold on to. I am here for you to find me. I'm waiting here for you. I am here for you to find me. Waiting here for you to find me. Yeah, yeah. I'm waiting here for you. Waiting here for you to find me. Come find me. Oh, come find me.
Going nowhere, but I'm gonna hang on. Just thinking the other what if every word, what if my life action, thought in mind? What would it say on my progress report? What would it say on my progress report? I wonder what it would say.
Hello, everyone. My name is Benjamin Gates, and I'm here introducing a song, promoing it tonight. A song by the name of A Fairy Tale in Brooklyn by Asteroid Titanium. If you like it, please follow at Benjamin Gates 0 on Instagram. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the K. Lowry Moore Show. I am glad you guys are here with me today. This is a new time, so this is going to be, a tester for today because, I'm normally here at Listen Vision Live at 9 p.m. But starting today, every Wednesday, I will be here now at 8 p.m., 1 hour early. So you don't have any excuse that Empire is coming on. You can't use that excuse anymore. So you can tune in every Wednesday at 8 p.m. to watch the K. Lowry Moore Show. I'm here right across from Howard University on Georgia Avenue, and I'm excited. This was a little rough today. Yeah, if you know me, I'm pretty set with setting my routine. So 1 hour, we're gonna work it out. Is that right, Jacob? We're gonna get this together. I've been on a break for about 2 months now.